Here we are again. We gonna make you move from side to side. What the do you mean, man? All right. Yes, sir. Let's quickly check if everything works. And in the meantime, play some music. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Live? Do I see myself live now? I should see myself live, right? New channel. This could use some vocals, right? Brother. VK Creative. Oh, here we are. Live stream. Is this working? Alright. This seems to work. Yeah, we're making 3D art. Apparently, we're making some 3D art today. Because yeah, I've been working on my website for quite some time. I don't feel like doing it anymore today. We wanted to work on this stuff. Find You is a track from my... Oh, that's random. That's actually fine for the lo-fi background music. Alright, let's check it out. So this, I think, is just there we go, yes. What happens if we array this? Is this looking like it should look if we do it properly? Oh, your dreams. Well, not really, yeah? Yeah, it's cool that the street is a little bit wobbly, but we do need to make sure... Actually, also I want to activate the keycaster. Kind of have to make sure that this is all aligned properly. If you need a friend... In other words, what? This here... Not even exactly right. That... So these have to be in line. I wish I made the beat longer than that. Yeah, something's changing very slightly there. I think it's just like the outside, right? Like the edge on the outside has to be... Yeah, exactly. Because that doesn't make any sense. This edge here, this has to be corrected for. And then these three ones... I think if we go individual origins, is that gonna do what I wanted to do? Just straighten them out, you know? Hell yeah, that works. I'm not too stupid, apparently. I cannot just do that with like all of them. All of these freaking ones here, right? They all go through, that's good. SX0, just to straighten them out, you know? Basically, to make the front and the back similar, that is the plan here. Yeah. Hello. Why can't I select this one? Hello, Mr. Edge. Why are you not edging? Hello. What? I'm not pressing that one, I'm pressing this one. For God's sake. Alright, you don't want to go, that's fine. We don't really need you anyways, do we? Yeah, fine. I think now we kind of straighten that thing out, right? So that on the render you don't really see what's going on. There is still a little gap here. Obviously because of the texture, that's one thing, but also because it's not really touching it. What if this was like 0.97 or some shit? And then it overlaps, right? I think this is even the better approach to this. Dun, 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 dun. Perhaps if we went and did like 9.9 is not enough. What if it was like 0.9? Just like a lot of overlap. Is this gonna like bug out on the render or some shit? I don't think so. I think that's fine. Encoding overload. Why is this every time that I'm streaming? OBS like, oh, there's an encoding overload. Your bitrate is too high or some shit. I don't understand why that is the case, really. Okay, so what we want is this, and all of this stuff to be moved down such that the feet kind of like barely are on the floor here. It looks like I'm standing there. Yeah, so from the camera perspective with a good pass part out. Where do we have that one? Here we are. Yeah. Exactly, so now we have a street type of deal. Want some kind of a concrete material for this year. Alright, that's a good one. Give me please a little bit of a concrete texture, but one that makes sense, kind of. Like street or some shit. In the street, boy. Cobblestone street, let's see if that makes sense. I think it's gonna be way too big because of, you know, me not having applied the scale to this. It's kind of cool that I can just live stream at any time I want. It's really fun. Yeah, I think that is actually a pretty decent material. However, you do see the tiling on this, make no mistake about it. This is a pretty like tiled up thing. But it doesn't look bad. I think if we just rotated that map a little bit so that it's like not the, you know, sorry, going to the same direction, then it's fine. Or let me actually quickly think, is there like a trick we can do with this? This is our cobblestone thing, right? If we get a freaking mapping node and we just plug that into all of them, to the vector here, all of those textures, you know, and then we get the UV map to be the input here for the vector. And that's what it looks like for now. Or not. UV editor, hello. Now it's working for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, fine. UV map is this. Auto map is this. Let's choose the UV map. I don't see what is this auto map even. Let's get rid of that. UV map. Hell yeah. And let's go to the UV editor. Yeah, like 100. Yeah, that's what the auto map does. Basically scaling up 100. And now on the location here, What happens if we put a little wave texture on that? Is it gonna mess with the location in an interesting way? Because that's the idea right now. I don't see the texture on that. Why though? I don't understand why that's not. Now it's showing it. Yeah, it is stretching it, you know. Let's give this an HDRI, some kind of a city HDRI, some shit like that. I think is fine. Yeah, it is not tiled. It is randomized, but not in the way, we want to. Interesting though. Yeah, location, just like a slight bit of stretching here and there, but not that much though. It's I don't think that will. That's interesting though. That is quite interesting. If it's like 0 or something. Yeah, now you get the tiling. If the scale is 1, it's like slightly shifted. See, that's what we want. Like on a big scale, like a slight bit of variation in the positioning of this. Distortion, well, yeah, I see the idea here, but that's actually really interesting to see. Can we mess with this? I haven't ever thought about this before, so this might be interesting to see. This can do something, but you know what? For now, I think for now we can basically keep it like this. So essentially, the goal here with this whole art piece is to just have a road in the middle on which I'm standing, and then people just pass, and we have some buildings on the sides and all those kinds of good things. Why exactly are we in an orthographic projection right now? I've never been in the viewport in an orthographic projection, I think. Hey, slip away, I think I've been making up my mind. Dude, that's interesting. What kind of a shortcut have I just pressed to make me get an orthographic projection for the viewport? Dude, what? Let me very quickly. Oh wait, hang on a second. This one. But what's the key command projection in Blender? Key shortcut. Numpad 5. Well, I don't think so. Alright. Some buildings and concrete and like urban. Yeah, exactly. That is the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Perfect. This is why I love BlenderKit, you know, you can just drag the stuff from somewhere on the internet, I don't even know from where. You can just put it inside here and create a little scene with this. It's cool. Okay. Hey. And it all comes rushing back. So all this urban stuff looking interesting, but we have to make it, it's supposed to look like sort of German city downtown. Oh, that's cool, see. And yeah, these photoscan things are cool, but they are usually way too high resolution for the very limited purpose that they have. That's a cool little plane, whole plane. Yeah, I guess we'll build something out of these things. I always let the day slip away. Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff that I mean. This is super high resolution. All of this geometry isn't even necessary. I don't even know why. I mean, I know why, because people just upload whatever random stuff to BlenderKit. And I also know how to fix it a little bit at least. We can just go to mesh, cleanup, and then a decimate. But that sometimes messes up the UV maps as well. Like so. And that's just not helpful, is it? Yeah, like with photo scans, this is the problem. The UV map looks like this, dude. This is so random. It's all over the freaking place. Let's see, what can we do with this? Generative dissolve. Comes rushing back, rushing back. Yeah, that's one of those ones we have to fiddle around with the values, right? No. I just don't like that, yeah. Just give me like a good solid merge distance of like... Oh, what, 5? Yeah, we're kind of getting there, you know. 9? Oh, 9 is really doing something. Is this even preserving the UVs? Yeah, it's kind of doing a good job. See, that is kind of doing a good job. I think, however, we can do something. We can just get a probably just a remesh modifier on this, and just hope that it's doing a halfway good job. Brother, it's not even getting any kind of a texture on this. I mean, I think the same problem goes here, right? This is actually quite a like a fine thing, you know. This is not super high geometry count. However, even with this, I think we want to go and just 10 million fireflies. Even with this, I think we just want to go and get rid of the stuff outside of here. Just very quick and dirty stuff. Just do like this. Make sure you don't touch the top part of the model. Also, please 3 for the face select mode. Slow. Ah, yeah, we didn't even catch all the faces. Annoying. Yeah, I guess so. And now we're just gonna let that go somewhere inside the ground on the side. Fireflies, I'm waiting cause I hate goodbyes. Just make a little array and just move it to the other side of the road, and then get another array. Slowly. Maybe like -40, right? Because that is the direction into which we want to go. Fine. Then we just give this some kind of a count. Yeah, we have some of those. Slowly. I guess this electrical utility box, I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. This is the kind of stuff that I want to see, you know? Nice low poly stuff. And this is what makes eHubert stuff work, by the way. The fact that everything is very, very low poly. Without that feature of his work, I don't think any of what he's doing would work, to be honest. Alright. That's a cool little wall model. I'm gonna bring that probably to this side here. Maybe even like close to the camera, right? Because... and also make it smaller, because that makes no sense otherwise. This is also way too big. Don't even know where exactly I want to move this for now. Yeah. Yeah, this is almost looking okay if all of this wouldn't be here. Would not believe your eyes. But again, also very, very high density geometry here. It is a photo scan after all, that's the problem with photo scans, you know. Makes the computer fucking slow. Ah, you know what? What for even? Like, what do I need this for? This is the kind of stuff that I want and need in this scene. As said, always make sure, by the way, you just get like a human base model into this scene. Always make sure that everything is at a scale that makes sense. So if this was a human being, it was like, I'm walking down the streets of London. Would this make any sense? It's like, oh, I'm going to my house. No, it wouldn't. Alt S. Yeah, that makes more sense, I think. You think you can face me? This is also fine, by the looks of it. Yeah, totally fine, actually. So maybe, perhaps it's like this, right? Yeah, only that you see the fact that, yeah. That looks kind of cool now. Yeah, and I'm very much aware of the fact that this all just has to work from camera view. So I will not make anything more than I absolutely have to in this case here. It is just 3D art at the end of the day, you know. Oh, this is also a shit one. So again, way too high density. It is a cool little wall looking, you know, thing. It's cool, but it's not like... It's really not really helping, you know. Isn't really helping me too much.
Welcome to Maccabees Medical Monday. Today is all about this.
Oh, actually, move this one closer to the road. I think this is actually cool. Yeah, hell yeah, it's not bad. Vitamins, minerals, area in number, and nails get longer. All right. What else? Like concrete or stone or whatever. Human concrete. Get the cucumber. Not freaking. Low poly, yes. Urban. Well, it's not the style low poly, because that is like yes, realistic, but the poly count is like, I don't want all of that. It was freaking, give me like max 10,000 poly count or some shit. Yeah, or just output anything at this point, like a wall or something. Give me a wall, please. My man. Any is the one I want. And now if you go any, and now specify 3 first and poly count, take it back to like 999. Yeah, we get shit like that, which looks awful. Actually find this one. I finally breathe a sigh of relief. Yeah, this is the kind of wall I need and want. I find cool. This looks like a paper plane thing. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Urban. Not urban. Urban. Do I think that I'm fooling? To be honest, what about, like, what happened if we just started now with the whole procedure crowds thing that I want to do? I finally breathe a sigh of relief. Mix audience, no. I want this to be like a walk, yes. Walk, add crowd. Oh yeah, onto an object, right? So we want to make a plane. Make it like slim. And kind of do this, right? Oh yeah. No. I think it was on a wasn't it on a curve usually that you need to get this weight paint, random walk, vertices, stadium, march, audience, circle, follow curve. Yeah, hell yeah, that is actually, that's the one I wanted. Yeah, so then you, yeah, now you make a curve, right? Curve. Now you make a couple of curved paths. No, just make that like pretty long and pretty... Oh yeah, it's because I have individual organs, now I understand. SY10. Make that pretty long. Oh, we got a pretty good tilt, right? Hello. Okay. Well, first of all, they're all pretty small, pretty big. They're all like elevated. They're too high. They're supposed to be here, which is on the floor, you know? And I think actually when we like fill this whole scene out with crowd stuff, don't even need all of this to be like too close to everything. I actually can just go and make this an element on the side like that. That makes more sense, right? Let's see what that feels like. Yeah, this feels like a couple of people are walking down the street, fine, but they're supposed to go like in my direction and into the other direction. So width here is like 2. Yeah, like 2 meters into this direction. But I'm fighting my way through. Just see me. Oh wait, they are already doing it. That is nice. So now if you go 10, actually, and just put it here. We just need to make sure no one is walking through me, which they will do. I can already tell that. Yeah, there we go. But then the good thing is we can, hopefully we can speed this stuff up, right? Speed is at the moment 4. Let's make this like 200 or some shit. They're really like changing very rapidly. But then also, when that is... Oh, should wait. Point of interest would be interesting if it was here, right? If they all looked at me. What would that be like? Well, they're just walking really fast now. Illness is on a hard day. Let's make this all more spaced out and like bigger and stuff like that. This with some motion blur. I would like to know what that looks and feels like. They are also way too small at the moment. Underneath the good, I feel you. So it is the scale, I think, people's scale. Well, that is kind of the effect I'm looking for, to be honest. That is kind of the effect I'm looking for, but problem is... I think the problem is it kind of has to... Yeah. I mean... The good thing about this add-on is that it exists. The bad thing is that it doesn't really give you any true controls over anything. However, if I do this now, and now I duplicate that and put it on this side, perhaps now we're talking, huh? Yeah, sure. That seems to be alright. Now the speed is like 200. Let's make that 100 for the moment and see if that is maybe a little better. If I render just one image out of this with motion blur, what does it look like? Stream's gonna lag now, I know already. Well, to be honest, that looks pretty awful with the motion. What if we went like nighttime cityscape or some shit? What if this was the HDR, right? Night sky. Or we now actually go and switch it up to cycles. And we go to the shader editor. But now it is gonna lag, I think, the stream, right? Yeah. Give me like a sky texture, the good old. Hey, oh, yeah, yeah, hey. Why is this so unbelievably bright? Why is that the case? Performance exposure is 0. What? Jesus, that is bright, dude. Open 01. That gives a cool effect, you know. I like that effect. It has nothing to do with realism, but it is a pretty dope effect, isn't it? But what I don't really understand is why on me that normal map isn't really doing its thing at the moment. What exactly is the reason for that? If I make it like really close to me, why don't I get this like nice rim light and all those kinds of things anymore? Dude, what's the... Like in Eevee this looks amazing, in Cycles it doesn't. Why exactly? Yeah, this is actually, like, this looks better in Eevee than it does in Cycles. I don't care about the... Oh, it's not precise, this render. Bro, it looks way cooler, man. Yeah, that is a cool little render, I think. Way cooler than the other one. It's also like a nice abstract art type of scenario, right? Give me another song, please. Or playlist. Oh, I shouldn't play that, I think. All playlists, stream intro. Ah, here we have all of them, huh? Yeah. There we go. Maybe just like some more houses and then these people. These people. People count. What about like 400 or some shit? Make it pretty like dense. Pretty dense crowd. And then I think the reason was on the motion blur we have like one step only. It's supposed to be like 6 or some stuff like that. Maybe. And then let's also get some light into this scene further down the road. Like a 200 watt light or something. Oh, what is that? Yeah, 200 watts and then Alt D and Y, Alt D and Y, Alt D and Y, Alt D and Y. Yeah, it's good that I pressed Alt D because now I can just turn all of them down a little bit more. I mean, I think that's cool because now you're able to see them. Let's see if the steps on the motion blur change something on the look. Hell yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure about the floor though. I don't think the floor's gonna cut it necessarily. Silver gold. So the textures on this are a little bit flat. Oh, it makes sense why, because they are literally like what is even in the bump map here. Dreams on their way. Down to a photo glass window. Yeah. Give me a color ramp. And just plug that through the color. Aye, Blender. Ye flippin' twit. Oh, if you need a friend. Ooh, oh. From 4 minutes ago, jeez. I think the last thing... Yeah, oh, this is still the Cycles version. Don't forget to save your stuff, guys. Wanna see the report? There it is. Shit. Let's do like 10 steps, I think is good. Let's get rid of the air to make it color neutral, basically. I'll slap a bitch backhanded. Goddamn, bruh. Come on, 7. The 7 is kind of doing its thing, right? There you go. I always come to myself. Yeah, I think that is fine now. Only that now the floor would have to be tilted slightly so that the thing follows the road, huh? This is the most annoying thing in the whole entire universe. I just don't like it, man. Alright. Where do we start exactly? Here. The slight bit of rotation should also be fine at this point. Come on, guys. Where are we at here exactly? There we are. That's fine, I think, huh? Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see the thing. I think I have to get this out of the playlist because I'm listening to this every time and I think it is really not even that cool. Got him! Nobody's here today. Nobody has the time to watch. Which is fine, don't get me wrong, but crazy. I think I've never streamed for nobody. It's been a long time since that has happened. I think if I make an actual like really nice one like this and then like give me like 3000. And then it kind of just moves like this. With the shadows also moving and shit like that. However, then I could also as well just like... what happens if we also get... Oh yeah, so apparently the dust is... Oh, okay. Fine. I see. Like 0.2. No, that's not right. 0.01 was actually a good call. Sun intensity, sun rotation, 2. So if we start this at -45, apparently, at -45 and it goes to 45, that is kind of where we want to be at here, right? So let's go to frame 0, start this at whoops. Ah. What is that? -45. Now -45 is actually the same as 405, I believe, right? If I go 405. No, That's plus 45, that's stupid. 315. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So that basically is like a whole day is passing, huh? Hey, look at that. I made the illusion of a day passing. Not really, to be honest, because this is not really any illusion or anything. It's just a really random type of thing here. Alright, I have no clue what that is. Let's just get rid of it. Like an old urban building that we need. Whatever. Let's make some, get some street lamps or something into the thing. Oh no, we actually now just make the area lamp with the track 2 constraint again. I think that was a good idea, but I just, for some reason I thought, nah, it wasn't. But actually it was a good idea. What is the thing called? Track 2, this empty here. Hell yeah. Isn't the track 2 constraint a great thing? I think it is. Just get to rotate whatever the hell you want, always into the direction of whatever else the hell you want, which is great. I just really want that nice, like, backlight on my guy. Yeah, let's build a little bit more of the city towards the back here. House, or like building. Building, dude. Free first. Always let the day slip away. Oh. Oh shit, a whole building complex, that is useful. You put that into the background of everything. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. God damn, holy moly, man. Nobody is in the stream. God damn. Crazy. Yeah, it's exactly what you would expect from a photo scan like that. I mean, the poly count is shit, to be honest. This is not a good thing. Yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah, you can tell this is taken straight from... Hey, look! The freaking people there on the street. This could actually work together, right? In theory, at least. Well, if you make like the entrance to the road like that, and then like RZ 180 and wait, what's good? What's a good entry to everything here? I always let the day slip away. What is this here? It's like a stadium, right? Aye. Not even a bad model, to be honest. Pretty good model, but it is pretty good for the background of everything here, I think. And also it is like way too big, right? It is. It's also slightly tilted as well. Yeah, I guess that is kind of the scale we are looking for. Comes rushing back, rushing back. See what that stuff looks like now. Rushing back, rushing back. Well, clip distance enders. Maybe not high enough. Dude, I don't know why this isn't really showing on the... Why is that not showing on the render? Well, yeah, it is clipping, that's why. They moved the clipping thing to another place, no. Camera, settings. While we're talking about that, a little bit of depth of field is gonna help this shot, I think. Ah yeah, and there we go. Put 2 more zeros in there and I think we're good, right? Hell yeah. Well, I think that's our shot right there, basically. Not believe your eyes. You would not believe your eyes. Tell me if I have fun. This is cool looking. Got a little city in the background. It feels like the zombie apocalypse now. Most definitely. I just want to take like a part that doesn't look fully full of shit. A lot of these parts are full of shit. This looks good. Is this the way we could use it? I think so. Maybe bring this even a little bit closer to the thing. We'll also make it a little bigger now. Right. Wait, this is a 3-story building. Yeah, it is a little bit too small. Supposed to be like, this is kind of this. Now this is a bit big now. That's the scale, I think. You would not believe your eyes. If you now line it up with this like road with cars and everything here. See, the thing is, the model is so shit with this road. Can't really use this. This has a big hole in it. Is there one part of this model that's actually usable? Just one, come on. I mean, we can just like cut out a part that we don't like looking at and then... I mean, this street here looks fine. If it wasn't for the stupid trees here. Slowly, is this detached from the rest? If we are lucky, then it is. But I don't think... Oh yeah. It is detached from itself. Yeah, well. Hello, Mr. Blender. Please just leave me alone. My man. My brother. Yes, we have it now, huh? It's up to the man this is just such a pain model to work with. Because you would have to like cut it in half in order to work with it properly. And cutting something in half in Blender is not something that's really easy to do, let's say. But I think if you would be able to cut it like this way, you know what, I think we will just go for it and just like try our best. Prayers to Blender, yes. Give me X-ray view, my man. 3 for face select mode. And we just want to cut it along this here. That actually worked like a charm. Hey! Come on, Blender, I believe in you. I know it's a hard model. But please... Please, 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 please. Let me see if the stream will bug if I do this. Oh, massively. Crazy. Crazy how the stream literally starts bugging out like mad if I do that. Okay. Fine. Got some more edges here that we don't want. Random loose stuff. What about all of this? Oh yeah, you got good 3D models from the internet, they said. Use models from the internet, they said. It's fun, they said. Well, guess what? It isn't. It's really a pain in the arse. In the earth. As the American dudes say. Okay. That's fine though. Think you can fix me. Now the question is a car like that, in comparison to the human beings, is that like a reasonable size? It is actually. Alright. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, that's what a building is supposed to look like in the back of a scene. I like that stuff. That I think looks cool. Okay. Yeah, that now looks like a city in the back. Cool. Let me render one image of this. Vitamins, minerals, very high number. Oh shit. I want to listen to this on full volume. 95% water, kidney contact, great hydrator, detox fiber, good regulator, your body can take down the electrolyte. Get the cucumber, cool. Not even bad, dude. I like that stuff. Cool stuff here, man. Cool stuff. Put it in the slice. Oh. Yeah. What? Oh. We need the ray tracing. Makes almost no sense, so I don't care. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, What if we added another point light into this scene? I just think this like VFX pass thing, I mean, this is all just really, really cool.
I'm sad about it too. There's a lot I'm going to keep about it, but this is going to change a lot. So say goodbye to this movie.
They put a price on my head. Yeah, tell me what I'm thinking. You always thought that you could read minds. I close a fist around a ticket.
If I do this,
For the main line.
put it here,
Finally breathe a sigh of relief as I navigate the confusion.
and then make a freaking
I somehow
bright thing.
some kind of sin.
100. Die we grow on.
Blood I've been losing.
I mean, that's cool, I think.
That I'm fooling.
Hey, 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 hey. Let's see that in the render. Do I think that I'm fooling? It put a price on my head. Yeah, the thing with the steps is you can kind of now count still, even with 10 steps. But that looks cool. Okay, what I want is camera shake as well, please.
Breathe a sigh of relief as I navigate the confusion. In spite of it all,
Yeah, no.
some kind of simple
Solution. There we go. But that is a cool effect, I think. Having all the people pass like mad, like. It's such a good job, but who do I think that I'm fooling? Hey, hey, hey. Not enough people. Oh yeah, that's from last time when I tried to do it and it fucking didn't do it, man. What about 1,000 people? 1,000 people seems to make sense. And we can even bring them together here in the back. Like this. Mix it up a little more. It's hard to control.
I've been trying to get up off my doorstep.
So that the center of everything.
Seems to know why I'm here. And I've been thinking maybe I should fall.
Oh, that's a crazy effect as well, but
Disappear. Yeah.
that's not really helping, is it? That is better. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, yo, that is a cool effect. You can't tell me nothing. I think that's super cool. With the day passing now, I think that is cool.
It's always tempting.
Yeah, it is a little bit too fast now though. Get this down to 50, I think. Okay, randomize the speed weapons then. Yeah. Offset. What does offset do? Oh, it just offsets it against the curve, I see. Okay. Lateral space. I don't know what that does, to be honest. Oh, that's what it does. 0 or some shit. No. Foolish thing, could you see me? Does that make sense for a render? I don't know exactly, man. I think the width, if we test out the limit of that, so occasionally we have a person passing like a little bit too close to the camera. But only occasionally. Like this. Yeah, that can't happen. That cannot happen. Yeah, that's better. So we'll render this at the end of the day at 30 FPS. If I get a what is it called? A workbench render, yes. Or like with the alpha channel or some shit. Yeah. Yeah, this at like 10% just to check out what it looks like, and then we get a FFmpeg video. MPEG 4 perceptually, yeah, medium quality is fine by the way. No need. Time well spent visuals, find you. And this is find you workbench version, not version exclamation mark, version 1. Accept that shit. And then render that animation, please. This should be fast, yeah. Just to see how it feels in real time, you know? Just to see how the real-time deal feels. Let's check it, dude. Let's check it, dude. Goddamn. Nobody. Still no fucking person. One person every now and then, apparently. But that's fine, I don't care. This is also for me. Talking to myself. Alright, there's our video. Let's see if this feels like the right timing. This is just for timing check purposes, so we should be good to go with just this as an idea. It's pretty intense, also because the camera shake is pretty intense and the people are super fast, you know? I mean, they are literally like ghosts passing. I think I want the camera shake to be a little slower, right? Camera shake be a little bit slower. Let's do the camera shake at like 0.2. Render the same thing again. See what that looks like. All the sample pack demo things here. Alright, let's check this out. Things it's supposed to feel like. it's supposed to feel like the cameraman is kind of moving at the same speed as me, and the rest is just going super fast. Yeah, that makes sense. That looks good, I think. Yeah, that's looking good. Cool. That's an interesting looking little thing here. Yeah, I think that is the way we want to render all of this at the end of the day. Let's just check the render here. Oh, we can't do light linking in Eevee, which is a little bit of a problem. Where's our area lamp, by the way? Here, here's the area lamp. Yeah, the area lamp does add a lot to the scene. I don't think we can take it out or anything, to be honest. Just don't get it too close to the ground. I think that's the most important bit. Yeah, and then you kind of, yeah, this is, I think, where we want to have this lamp. Yeah, that is cool. That is some cool stuff. 100. It's probably fine. Let's see if the lighting switch on the world is even visible here. You know, because it's supposed to go like daylight. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So we start here on frame 0. We kind of just go off. I mean, one thing we can do is we can just make a little test render at like 1% the thing, and we just save it for now as what it is, and then we just hit render animation, and we just see how long one image takes to render. And if it takes a long time, then, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense, but let's see what happens. Oh, because it's like 38 point something. Okay, let's do 10% then. 10% render. What is one image, huh? Oh man. Oh hell no, man. Wow, it does look cool though. It looks flipping cool. You can't tell me that that doesn't look amazing. I think that looks really, really dope actually. This plus some effects on top. But it takes like 12 seconds to render one frame, which is not the time that I want to wait. Because yeah, let's calculate with like 12 seconds. 12 seconds times like 430, like 427. Yeah. Those are the seconds divided by 60 gives us the minutes. Divided by 60, sorry. So divided by 60 gives us the minutes, and then divide that by 60 is like 1.5 hours, dude. Just for a shit render like that in Eevee, not even in Cycles, dude. In Eevee. This tells you everything about 3D that you need to know. Rendering is really the issue. We're not even talking about freaking anything else. And these artifacts here is, you know, I mean, you can see them because of the motion blur. But if you crank up the motion blur, then we have the issue of, I mean, more render time being added to our rendering. So pick your poison is the game here. What we can do is we can try to just add some cool effects now in the compositor. Just seeing if that is a thing that is still gonna add to the scene. And then we can just hit render, and yeah, then I can also end the stream, which no one is watching. Goddamn. It's been a long time since I streamed for literally 0 people. Just for myself, me, myself, and I, dude. Need to make more videos, I think. Videos that stay forever on the internet. While Blender is loading, how about I just open up YouTube and see what's happening here on my live stream, dude. I even know where my live streaming dashboard or whatever the hell you call that is. Dude, I have no fucking clue. How do I know where I do all of this stuff? Analytics, edit. Oh, here we are. Auflösung muss geändert werden, aktuell öffnet. I don't understand what that means. For me, the stream is running perfectly, actually. Where is the problem, dude? Oh, yeah. $2,560 times 1 stream status is bad. I don't see why though. What is the problem with my also Blender is just messing it up here at the moment. Dude, what is the issue here exactly? Huh? What's the issue here exactly, dude? Can I please know what the issue is, my friend? Alright. First of all, here's Blender. Blenderino. I don't see why it has to be changed. Why does it have to be changed? If I take the output here, video. I don't see what the problem is. I've been streaming like that for ages on YouTube. Or is it because the kilobits per second aren't high enough, or what's the deal here? Brother. Why is it bad? It wasn't bad all the fucking time. What do you mean for this configuration? What does that even mean? 2,560 times... Oh, that is annoying. I have to say, that is really, really annoying. Always let the day slip away. I mean, YouTube Studio is just a pile of shit sometimes, to be honest. Someday Let me sign out of YouTube and just look for me. And see if I can have a look at my own stream. It works perfectly fine for me. And see, where is the problem, Blender? There's no problem whatsoever. I don't understand anything of what you're saying, YouTube. There's no issue, so I don't care. Alright, let's finish this one here quickly. Compositor. And yeah, viewport compositors activated. Let's get some lens distortion in this bad boy. Like that, which looks nice. And then also, yeah, I would like to add more steps on the motion blur, I think. It's like 20. Maybe that's gonna do a better job. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. What about a black and white? Is there a filter like that? No, I don't think so. Color correction. Yeah, I mean, we could just get the master saturation down to make it like black and white. What if we took the lens distortion and put it afterwards? What about that? It's a cool effect, right? Yeah. Let the day slip away. Oh, I think dispersion is always positive, huh? Alright. Yeah, that I think looks cool. That does look cool for sure. Now let me see. Okay. I mean, these controls are awful, dude. They are really bad. Midtones gamma is an important one though for the look and feel of this. Yeah, but no. I'm not gonna tweak that stuff. We have a little bit of I could render a Z-Pass, but that's not gonna work with the people running past. Not helping. Let me get a glare node though. A little bit of glare. Connection lost. Oh no. Is it one of those days where things just don't work? I think it is. I need that energy. Yeah, cool. I actually like it like that. That's not bad. Oh, not believe your eyes. Oh, yeah, that's interesting, huh? It is interesting. But it's also really not that cool even. It's like 0.001, maybe a tad of the effect, but not really. I mean, that is like the most I would do, I think. It is looking cool though. I have to admit that. I like to make myself believe the planet turns slowly. Hey. It is a cool, fun little glitchy, whatever the hell thing, to be honest. Little movie clip in there, and the movie clip will be from my T7 Blender overlays this thing, mix color, and mix that together with a little bit of noise, set that to screen. The screen is here. Now don't overlay it all the way. Do like just a tad. Is it even screen or wasn't it another one? I think it might have been overlay or some shit. Yeah, overlay kind of darkens it, right? Yeah. To 10 million fireflies. But I guess that is fine. Let's see what happens if we skip through this. Now for the moment, let's see if it adds the noise on the whole screen, even if we have the 100% render and everything, because that sometimes doesn't really do it. Little test image here. We're just going to render unnecessarily long because of the motion blur. That's not doing anything right now. Yeah, exactly as I thought. So this is like half of the size of it. Meaning that if we rendered this image this way, we would have a problem. So scale, and we just set this to like 2.5 just to make sure that it fills out the whole thing. Give that a little test render and see if that looks like something. I think if we set it to camera, then yeah, here it doesn't show, but in the camera it does. If it's just 2, I think that's better, huh? Also not 100%, I mean a little bit, but not like all the way, you know. Yeah, also I do think that we overshot the dispersion here. Not sure that this is really fun to look at if it's that extreme. That is fine, I think. What if we had like some lightning strikes in the back? Implying that there's a thunderstorm, thunderstruck stuff. I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, 2 people are watching. God damn, bruh. Who is watching? You think you can chase me? If you're the guy who's watching, what's poppin', homie? I mean, that does look cool. One thing I would like to do though is to move the street either further in the background or closer to me, but not to have it stay where it is, because if I do that, then yeah, no, that's not looking good. That is better, I think. It just never goes out of frame, does it? No. It stays in frame all the way. Thank you very much, my friend. That is what it's supposed to be like. Cool stuff. Is there like a lightning thing, free first geometry node setup type of curve deal thing? Is there something there? I don't think there is, huh? I don't believe there is, my man.
Welcome to Maccabees Medical
I think now the stream is really lagging, right?
Cucumber.
Or as they call it in Jamaica.
Cucumber. 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 Vitamins, mineral, very high number. Silica, hair and nails get longer. Other vitamins make your bones them stronger.
Alright.
95% water. Kidney cleanser, great hydrator. Detox fiber, good regulator. Your body protein don't be a traitor. Get the cucumber. 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 Cucumber.
Oh, I think there was a geometry node setup somewhere. Oh, I downloaded that like ages ago. I have no clue. Assets. Cyber assets. That was cool. I remember that, but I just don't know, man. Crowd bird sim. Assets gear. Spheric oxygen tank append file. Oh, dude. Generators, bridge cables, chain. Falling particles, lightning. There it is. That is the one, huh? So I think I need to append the geometry nodes group here. And then we should be good to go, theoretically. So let's just move this plane here. And just work here, you know? Perhaps these guys can just... Is there anything that I'm hiding here? No. If I'm just hiding them right now, I think that's better for the thing, you know, for the playback of the scene.
I'm sad about it too. There's a lot I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, that's better.
This is gonna change a lot. So say goodbye to this video.
All right. Quickly save this. I think this is better. So now we go append. And we want to append from the lightning. Even have a music visualizer thing here, dude. Particles flow, rope, snowflake, snow, spider web, tree. Jesus, there's a lot of stuff. Anyways, no tree. Lightning. Lightning. There we go. Then I'm not mistaken in the geonodes. What exactly is this doing even? And what material is set at the end? Lightning material. I don't think the lightning material exists at the moment. It does. Mix shader greater than transparent? Okay. Interesting shader as well. What have they done in the lightning shader? Object Voronoi texture greater than value factor attribute lightning type geometry. I did it with a black body as well. I'm not sure that this is gonna help us really, but we will see. So this has to be a curve object then, I guess. So just a path right now. Hey, yo, that is cool looking. No, that is cool. We should have like a random seed value for this or some stuff like that. Yeah, it's the noise texture here, I guess. We could just put a frame driver into that and then kind of... Or is it this one? Yeah, this is for the small ones, yeah? Yeah. This is for the small ones. I mean, it's fine. We can just make a no, not frame, just a value, and just type in hashtag frame for this one to get a frame driver. Then we just want that to be the W input for this noise texture and the other one as well here. And then we have randomized stuff on the basis of our path, which is great. Okay, let's make it big and let's position it in the background so that you can actually see it somewhere. Okay, now lightning also in any usual case comes from above. Interesting looking stuff, dude. Yes, that's cool. Does it have the right material already? Yeah, see, that's what I don't understand. I mean, this material is just... I guess it's because it's for like a freaking cycles render, right? Not for an Eevee render. That's, I think, why this is not really doing its thing. Might be the reason. And at the same time, I'm just thinking, what if we just got an emission and just put that on like a strength of 20 or something? I don't see what's wrong with that. I think that looks dope. You can tell me if you think that looks dope or if you think that looks shit. But I think that lightning looks pretty good, pretty convincing. And now if we're good, we just make a little setup here. We just go value, alright? To make a little math setup so we can kind of like just select the frames what we want lightning to... Oh shit, I think my chair's about to break. Fuck. Let's figure that out. So we have one frame driver in here. This goes through. We have a integer. Don't we have an integer input here? Okay, so then it's value as well. I see. This is called frame selection for lightning. Then essentially what we want is we want to have a math node where we take the frame driver like this and can we have like a compare thing? Yes. So we compare this value to this value with an epsilon of 0.5. Yeah, if we put that into a math node, I think what the compare does is like it gives you a 1 when the difference is very small or when it's the same, right? In other words, it should... Was it doing the opposite of what I thought it would do? This is also something that might be the case. Where is our lightning even now? Oh, here. That's a weird position. But it is actually in the back of the scene. Okay, cool. So... what exactly is this doing if we compare this value to this? Oh yeah. Let's do like a 190 or some shit like that. I mean, this right now is not doing anything really. Oh yeah, it was, look, hey. It's working, huh? So now on frame 190, it is doing it. Epsilon 1. Let's do epsilon of 0 and see what that does. Yeah, now it's just one frame. Cool! Hey, that actually works. Great. Yeah, super great actually. Nice. Good to see. Good to see that. So we just make another math node and just add 2 to that. Add 2 so that like 2 frames later it's getting the same thing again. we also compare that to the other value with an epsilon of 0. And we get a math node. And we add this and this together. So I think what happens now is on 190, our frame selection, and 192, you get this lightning thing. 192 is there and 190 is there. Hey, that makes sense, doesn't it? That's cool, yo. I'm happy with that setup. I think that is a... Hey, I didn't do a bad job here, did I? So that works. This setup works. So what is the color? What is the color of lightning? At the end of the day, it's gonna be white anyways because of our render setup and the compositor. So that is all fine, isn't it? Yeah, I'm also just realizing it has to be mixed, a mixed shader. Ah, that's also what I did with the mixed shader, now I understand. So mixed shader between a fully transparent BSDF and a emission. Right, and then the factor here is also gonna be either 0 or 1. I think we can just use the same value from this here, right? Or can't we? No, we can't. Why? Let me see that. Seven, 8, 9, 90. Oh, wait, yeah. Like 200 or something, and then I think maybe even 2000. Because lightning is bright, you know. What does it look like when I render this? Because yes, the compositor is viewport compositor, fine. I understand that I have to render it in order to see really what's going on. Dude, nobody is watching. God damn. Last time at least one guy was there. Where are you, Mr... what's his name again? Nicky's. I miss you, brother. Yeah, baby. Do. Yeah, but that is cool if you just stream a little bit while you're doing something. Why not, you know? Where's my lightning, my friend? I don't see no bloody lightning then. Is it because it's behind the house, or what is it? Dude, why is the lightning not visible on the render, man? Hello. Is this on the same render layer, isn't it? Yeah. Brother, give me my lightning, please. Am I missing something here? What is this exactly, huh? What exactly is happening? It's showing me the thing in the bloody viewport. I have a feeling that this has something to do with like the size of it or some shit. I don't know what exactly. Ay. Then maybe let me just like make a more random lightning shape like this, going through the whole city of Manhattan. If this ever was Manhattan, which it isn't, so it's not even really going through the city of anything here. At this point, it's really just a 3D tube glowing. That's what that is, dude. But then also, if it's just that, then why doesn't it just render like that? Okay. Where's my lightning object, huh? Here. This thing. Perhaps this is just too much light. I don't understand what's happening here. Brother, what am I missing here? What am I missing here? NURBS path. This is our lightning. And if that is our lightning, then why on God? Why on earth? What is all of this? You know what? Let me just plug this into the emission for the moment and render the image like that. Is that the reason? Guess the reason is in the shader editor. Yeah, no, it's actually not. It's just not showing at all. Alright. What the hell is your problem, dude? What is it? Is it a realize instances geometry kind of problem, or what is it? But if it's showing up in the flipping thing. Realize. Yeah, realize instances. Yeah, but it is already geometry, dude. What do you mean? Bruh. This is new. Visibility. I don't understand by any stretch of anything what this is. All transforms on that one. And now it just looks like a stupid noodle. Bring it back, please. Yeah. Bruh, just, it works. Why is it not showing on the render? This is like the last little bit of whatever the hell shit. Disabled the compositor. Is it showing on a workbench render? It should show us this like weird noodle in the back. Okay, apparently Eevee is the problem, huh? I know why. Cycle is also gonna work, I think. I know why Eevee is the problem. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, bring me Eevee. Bring it back. Bring it back to Eevee. It has to do with the shader editor. And I think it has to do with all of this. All this nonsensical stuff. Oh my god, dude. That is so annoying. Why? Okay, I will duplicate this one. Go 2 frames further. And now I will go to the modifiers and apply the geometry node thing. Oh yeah, convert it to mesh. I understand. Convert that to a mesh. Convert the original lightning. That thing. Convert this one to a mesh. Now we have this geometry here. Total chaos. But what we will do here now is just do the more basic thing. Give this a shader of, you know, here and then 100 or whatever the hell it is. Same here, 100. Oh yeah, it has the same material, that's why it's working. And then what I will do here is I will literally animate this lightning here to only be visible there. I don't want that to be visible here. And it's turned off again here. And then we get the other lightning, which is turned off here. We turn it on. And we turn it right back off again. Jesus Christ. And I hope that this render image here will now show me 1 lightning in the back. And then I think we will be good to go. And if not, then I haven't got a clue. Alright, it's finally there. Now I just need to dial in the real-time compositor thing. Because let's say this this thing is not necessarily where we want it to be. What if it did like, oh, not the point light, I'm stupid. Oh, the lightning, yes. What if it went just like 10 or something? Because you're supposed to, you know, you're actually supposed to see the lightning in some way. What if we rotated this inwards a little bit? Maybe the size on the fog glow is not really. Just make the threshold like an 8, like a 7 or something. Yeah, that looks kind of cool, right? Little workbench test render then. 10%. Keep them in a jar. I like to make myself believe. And then afterwards, I think it's time to render, finally. It's also time for me to stop the fucking stream then. slowly. This is the most lonesome stream ever. Got aim, bruh. It also seems to be laggy again. Shit. I think while this is rendering, I will get a tea or something. There you go. Dum, dum, boom, boom, boom. I think I know where it went quicker than I thought. Let's check the video quickly. Yeah. Yeah, I think the noise stopped after like 5 seconds into the thing. That is doing its thing though. Hey, cool. Great stuff. Yeah. Cool. The only thing that's not cool is that the movie clip right now is not doing its thing properly. So let's get an image sequence instead, shall we not? to add to see if this really is working the way it should. It's not doing anything right now, is it? Can I please just see the thing at the moment? Dude, why can't I?
I always let the day slip away. I should have been making up my mind.
And when I go movie, then it works, but then I don't have any control over anything. Great stuff, Blender, thank you. Isn't that fucking retarded? I'm sorry.
And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. Rushing back, I feel that gravity pulling me faster than it ever has before. When I was 17,
Maybe just get some static like lens dirt or some shit on the thing.
I try to hold it back.
Because at least then, well, actually, hang on a second. What happens if I just drag it in like that? What happens then? Image sequence. Well, that is what I had before, dude. It doesn't work.
And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back.
Oh, just fuck that, dude. I don't care.
And it all comes rushing back, rushing back.
So, instead, a little bit of lens dirt. Why not?
And it all comes rushing back, rushing back.
I think that is like... I don't even know what the mode is, add or some shit.
Stages and the love all comes rushing back at once.
This could even be like 0.7, I think.
I always let the day slip away. I should have been making up my mind. Sometimes I dream about going back, keeping all the things I left behind. But now I know I can't change the past. Way too young to know the reason why.
Okay.
And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. Rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. all comes rushing back, rushing back.
It all comes rushing back, rushing back.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. Cause everything is never as it seems.
All right. Is there even any lens stored on this now?
To 10 million fireflies, I'm weird cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes as they said farewell. But I'll know where several are if my dreams get real bizarre. Cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep.
Give me like one good test render image, and if I like the way it looks, then I'll just hit render and hope, you know, just hope that everything's fine. It's always the same thing. Two hours of making the scene and then like 50 hours of rendering. It's always the same shit. Yeah, but it is pretty drastic lens start, you know. Also, I think what we could do is we could, as a factor, we could just take this through a color ramp. Original image through a color ramp like that. Run that through a glare node on bloom. Make a pretty big thing. Basically just to like tell the lens flare when and like how to do what, you know. You don't want to step to the mud like wow. Yeah. No, we can't have like a little mask or some shit of when and where we want this to happen. So this now goes into here. The original image goes into here. can add, generally speaking, a little bit of that to everything. And with this we can kind of control how much differentiation we want between like non-bright parts of the image and bright parts of the image, you know? I think that's it, to be honest. I think we're good to go. So let's make a new folder here. Call this folder Find You Render. Find You Render version 1 underscore SAPNG. Oh yeah. Alright, that is it. Hi! Nicky's is here. What's poppin', man? You are here again, my friend. How are you doing? How is life? How is life? Somebody joined the stream at the very end of everything here. I was like close to already going. And I was like, oh, no one's gonna come. Where's Mr. Nicky's? And here he is. I have no idea when you wrote that in the chat, to be honest. So, I don't know exactly. But yeah, thanks for being here, dude. Great to see you here again. I was here for 2 hours. You're joking. You're joking, man. Thank you. Goddamn. Aye. Here he is again. Joke, I was gonna say. I haven't even been streaming for 2 hours. I understood that was a... Well, how long have I been streaming now? I don't know. Let's check it. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 13 minutes. I'm pretty certain you have been here not for 2 hours. So yeah, this is the second one, dude. Second one from the EP. And quickly before I go, because I now need to go to the badminton hall to play badminton and to give training. Very briefly, this is the track that this is for. Where do we have it? Time well spent. Find You. That's the one. Drum and bass thing. And these ones here, like, they only light up on 2 frames. It's because I animated this thing, you know. Find You, the crowd of many people and everything going fast past you. And you're just standing in the middle of it and you're like, oh fuck this. Have you seen the pre-renders I did with the workbench? I don't know. I don't have a clue for how long you've been here, dude. Probably like 10 minutes or something, right? Probably. Where is Find You? Where's my workbench? Oh, here we go. Yeah, that is the workbench render here. This is what the shot is gonna end up looking like roughly. Like a lot of people passing, and I'm like looking around. There's a little bit of a thunderstorm there. All of that while like the sun is in a very like really dark sort of black and white mood, and it's going like this around, you know. It's like a whole day is passing basically while I'm standing there, and people are passing. There's a little thunderstorm, and I'm just like, I'm just chilling, you know, not really doing anything. Yeah, that's the shot for this tune. And then second drop. Hey. Alright. Yeah. You've joined the stream now that I wanted to just hit render and say goodbye, to be honest. But how are you doing, man? How's life? Gonna stay for another 5 minutes. Now that you're here. That 3 people are watching the stream. Yes. Hot tracks. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Can I do this with the heart thing? Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's working, huh? Good, you're doing good. That's nice to hear, man. That's very nice to hear. That's like, that is it. 100. I'm learning Modo for fun. What is Modo? What is Modo, huh? What are you saying? What is Modo? Oh, dude, now that more people are watching, now I have to go. Are you serious? Am I being serious? What is Modo? Let me check out what Modo means. Modo software. Modo. 3D modeling in Modo? The long-running 3D Modo software. That's that one, huh? Is that the one? 3D program, yeah. Is this the one? Pros, cons, quirks, and links. It looks like a good model though, this one. Doesn't seem to be a totally shit software. But Blender is better, I think, huh? Modo is dead. It's not dead if you're learning it. Is it free? Modo software, Mac, free download. SketchUp. Download Modo. Foundry downloads, is that the one? Modo SDK. What is SDK? Like sandbox decapitation kernels. What am I saying? Is that the one? Is it? Nuke? Oh, wait. Can you hold on? Is Nuke free? No, I don't think it is. What is Katana? Dude, what kind of a website am I on here? Ocular? Flix? Dude, what is all of this? Foundry? Imagination Engineered. Every VFX Oscar winner the past decade used Foundry tools. Oh, that's crazy, huh? What? Trusted by the world's top studios and brands. 25 years of experience in the VFX industry. Yeah, man, that's pretty good. Digital Paint, take control of the next project, regardless of size, look development. Oh, this is look development. Powerhouse. Aha. Katana's look development. Nuke is... Nuke was compositing, right? Yeah, node-based compositing. Good. Multi-shot workflows. Yeah. Nuke stage. Virtual production tool. Alright. This isn't free, right? Is this free? I don't think so. I can show you how to download it if you want to. You mean the legal way, or what is it? Nah, man, I think I am sorry because at like 19:30 I have to be in the hall. So for today I sadly have to go. But I will. You know what? Let me look into my calendar and let me see when I have time to stream again, to talk again. So tomorrow evening. You know what? What about tomorrow evening at like 20 or something? That would be a... No, wait, my girlfriend is here. I can't. I have other things to do. Thursday evening, I'm at the badminton hall. But Thursday... What about like Thursday at 18 or something? Stream... on YouTube, VK. Great. Is that working? Thursday at like 18? Does that make sense? Is that sensible? I think it is. Fine. Yeah, I think I will be here again on Thursday at 18, like from 18 till 19 or something. Modo's free because they discontinued it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I will look into that. I will check that out. Now let me very quickly set up my render. Let's check everything, and then I will hit render, and then I will also go to badminton. My friend and my #1 fan on this channel with the live streams. I tried to live stream on Twitch yesterday. Music. It was so bad. I have no clue what Twitch is doing. You can't even watch back the stream because of some weird restrictions. I have no clue what that is, but it is just not good. I don't like the whole thing. Which is really not doing a good job. Alright, man. it's new on YouTube. Yes. Yes, it is. The streaming, you mean? The streaming stuff. They can do all of this. Alright, man. I have to go, yeah? See you maybe on Thursday or something. And to all the other 3 people or whatever who are watching. See you around next time. And yeah. Have a nice evening. Guys, I need to go.